Good evening, all in one.
Hi guys,
Michael,
Jonathan.
Bro JMR, and we are finishing up a long journey on this 15 months ago. 15 months ago, a year and 3 months ago, March 31st, 2016, we started an epic journey to review all the Pee Wee Herman movies. And while there's not a lot of them, we're finishing it up tonight, this evening.
Yeah.
With
And
Pee Wee's Big Holiday.
you know, if you know anything about us, it sometimes takes us a while. I mean, it took us almost a year to do the Matt Stone and Trey Parker movies, and there was only 4 of them. 5 of them.
7, 12, 15, whatever. So, yeah, so we are going to be reviewing Pee Wee's Big Holiday.
Yeah. We do not have a cover to show you because it hasn't been released. It's Netflix. It doesn't have a physical release yet.
Yes. So, first Pee Wee Herman movie in 28 years. It's been 28 years since Big Top Pee Wee came out. And now it's the first movie, and it's a Netflix exclusive, and I quite enjoyed it.
I did too. I enjoyed it a lot more than the past couple of things we've watched that had Pee Wee.
Mm-hmm.
It had a little bit more of a feel of Big Adventure
Yeah.
than anything else, especially more than Big Top Pee Wee. But it was great.
It was. It was really. I really quite enjoyed it. It was when the movie opened up. I was like, "Wow, this is gonna suck," because I didn't understand what the hell was going on, and that alien sequence thing made absolutely no sense whatsoever,
No, it really didn't.
and it really could have been taken away.
It could have been. Yeah, I really didn't get that at all. Especially since there was no explanation. There was no resolution to that. It just was something that happened out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
I mean, it kind of played out at the end. I mean, there was a somewhat kind of resolution, I guess. Not really resolution, but it was like what do you call it thing? It was a plant towards something later at the end
What?
with the bracelets,
Oh, well,
and that's it.
yeah. But even that just... Like, why was there an alien in the movie? It didn't make any sense to me. Why there was an alien in the movie?
No, it makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
So let's get past that.
Yeah.
The biggest Rube Goldberg machine I've seen yet in a Pee Wee.
Yeah. That was... His entire house was a Rube Goldberg machine. And that was...
And it was the
that was
entire
awesome.
town.
Yeah. That was pretty awesome. I gotta admit. It really started the movie off on the right note, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good beginning, not the alien part. That was a good beginning to really let you know how absolutely batshit crazy this movie was going to be.
Bonkers.
Yeah, very much so.
And that cute little pedal car he had was what?
That was adorable.
Yeah, it was.
It really was.
So, basic premise of the story is Pee Wee is at work. Has a fry cook job,
Yeah.
and he is entrusted to after his entire day has gone to crap. He's entrusted to run the restaurant for a little bit when he meets
Joe Manganiello. who
one and only.
I love that he was actually playing himself.
Yes.
Even though we don't know that yet, but yeah, he meets Joe Manganiello, comes in on his motorcycle, being all cool like he is, because that man is awesome. Gets a milkshake. It's apparently the best milkshake he's ever had. Hangs out with Pee Wee for a while, and that's where we find out who he is. That he is playing himself, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he invites him. They end up becoming friends, and he invites him to his birthday party in New York in 5 days' time.
Yeah.
And Pee Wee has never left Fairville,
Right.
wherever that's supposed to be.
So this must be a different Pee Wee than Pee Wee's from Pee Wee's Big Adventure, because he left the town that he lived in. So it must be Pee Wee playing Pee Wee Herman, but a different Pee Wee Herman. So the timelines are not.
Well, the timelines don't match because there's 4 different Pee Wees. There's Big Adventure, Big Holiday, Big Top, and then the show.
Yeah.
And the stage productions, all the same. So there's probably something that we could go into there, but I don't have it. So
We don't have it yet.
yeah.
Maybe in a conclusion video, I don't know, but.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he has to make it from California. I'm guessing California. I don't know where he lives.
Maybe.
Somewhere, some small town, USA, and he has to make it all the way to New York City. Not flying.
Mm-hmm.
He basically has to hitchhike the entire way.
Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure. Is it possible? I mean, I guess it could be.
Not the way he was doing it.
But yeah, the way it actually played out in the movie, there's no way that he would have made it to New York.
Mm-mm.
But there you go.
But, you know, maybe magic, whatever. And so he goes on all these different adventures, and he meets interesting people. He meets a wide variety of different caricatures of types of people, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know if that's the right description on it, but he meets all these different people, just like he does in Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah. Some of this was a little bit more subtle this time. Big Adventure definitely had some over-the-top characters.
Yeah.
Amish meets traveling salesman.
Meets my phone's going off. Sorry about that. I should have put that on silent.
Yeah. But the most important group of people that he meets is a group of 3 bank robbers, women, who he eventually ends up becoming friends with, one of whom is played by the lovely and fucking hilarious Alia Shawkat, who I've seen in a lot of different stuff.
Yes.
She's somebody that pops up in a lot of different stuff, and she is so funny.
But yeah, and they even keep popping up a couple of times.
Yeah.
In there, but yeah. Phone going off, distracted me, got me off train of thought. But just all these little adventures that he gets into, it's only something that like an innocent like Pee Wee Herman could get into, and it's just
Make it out of the way he does.
Yeah, make it out by making friends with everybody in there.
Uh-huh.
So much to where at the end of the big what's the word called, conflict climax at the end, everybody's rooting for him except for the Amish, of course, but which is understandable because they don't have TV.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. They wouldn't have known, and they're probably okay with them. They leave them a big bag of money.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's such a good representation of his character.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that he plays, where he goes, he meets these people, he looks like he's going to get in trouble, and he talks his way out of it just by being who he is.
And that's a lesson to be learned, I think.
Yeah.
And it taught an important lesson is be who you are, Don't try to.
Unless you can be Batman. Always be Batman, if you can choose.
Or if you can be Bat-Cat.
Sure.
That's a cat dressed up as Batman.
Okay.
But he teaches the lesson of, be yourself. Don't try to be somebody else. Be true to yourself, and don't conform to others just to make them like you.
Yeah.
There we go. That's deep.
That's good.
I don't know what else to say. It's just an overall just a good movie. There's not.
Yeah.
It's a fun little adventure. It's a good way to space out for an hour and a half and really forget about all your problems. And the biggest problem that there is trying to make it to your friend's birthday party.
And I got to talk about the chemistry between Pee Wee and Joe Manganiello. It was just so beautiful. This is, in a lot of ways, a romance movie. This is a bromance movie. This is Joe Manganiello who meets somebody that he feels a connection with, and one of the big reasons for that is that Pee Wee did not know that he was a celebrity. He had no idea who he was because he's never left Fayetteville.
Mm-hmm.
He probably doesn't even really watch TV, He had no idea who he was. He just thought that he was a cool guy, And Joe Manganiello fell in love with that. He's like, and he was crying at his birthday party because Pee Wee hadn't shown up, even though he was there. He was just in a well. Literally, he had fallen in a well.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, but it was just so wholesome and sweet that was the conflict of the movie. And he wants to get to his new friend's birthday party, and his friend is upset that he hadn't shown up to his birthday party, even though he literally had a penthouse full of celebrity friends waiting for him.
And he was literally right outside his window.
Yeah. It was so wholesome, and they had such a good chemistry together, and I just like anything that Joe Manganiello was in.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a great guy. I think he's a good actor. I think he's really funny. So, I loved it.
Not much else to say?
No.
That I can think of.
Um,
Music was, there wasn't anything spectacular about the music. It was just, there really was nothing to say. There was no songs in it. It was all...
it was just instrumental, and it was typical of what you would expect from a Pee Wee movie.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it was Elfman again.
I don't know that either. Probably not. Since this was produced by Judd Apatow.
Yeah, okay.
He probably...
Good point.
got one of his guys to do it.
And so, if this is the family-friendly Pee Wee Herman movie that has been talked about, where is the adult Pee Wee Herman movie? That's what I want to know. I understand that there was, there were two of them they were working with, that he was working on, and obviously you're going to have to put the family-friendly one out first.
Mm-hmm.
But where is the adult Pee Wee Herman movie? That's what I'm waiting for. And just because I had a pure curiosity about it, honestly, I don't think they need to make one, actually, because it'll kind of take away some of the magic that is Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
But I would like to see what he has in store, if there is.
I would be interested in seeing it just to see the facade fall away.
Mm-hmm.
And see what Paul Rubens really has within him.
Yeah.
But I do agree with you that I don't think it's necessary. I think that it would ruin a lot of what he has built up over the past...
His brand.
35 years almost. That this is who he is. I think that this is a good comeback for him. I hope that he is going to be able to continue to do more stuff.
I would actually like to see him make his comeback to Saturday morning and actually reintroduce Pee Wee's Playhouse. That would be great to have him come back and do Pee Wee's Playhouse again as a Saturday morning type thing, like it used to be. Introduce a whole new generation of Pee Wee's Playhouse.
That wouldn't be a bad idea, but I don't know if he'd be able to get on TV in that way. And I don't think it would really make a difference because Saturday morning isn't a thing in TV anymore.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, if anything, maybe just put it on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
But the week-to-week installation is what made that kind of show special.
Yeah.
Not sitting and just binging it, because that doesn't do anything for you, you know?
Unless you're an adult and you're binging it on Blu-ray or DVD or something.
Yeah. Where would you rank this out of what we've seen, what we saw? How would you rank the things that we watched?
This would be number 3.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Original stage show, Big Adventure, Big Holiday. Christmas, Big Top, and then the new stage show.
You really didn't like Big Top, did
I
you?
really didn't. I've never been a fan of it. So I mean, I could switch Christmas and Big Top. I mean, they're kind of, I don't want to rank them like one above the other. They're kind of the same. They're kind of almost tied. Because the Christmas one was kind of like,
Yeah, the Christmas one was
not as good as you would expect it to be from a Christmas special.
Broadway was definitely the worst. Though.
Yes,
that was
Broadway
awful. I'm
was
sorry.
awful. It was. It was just all recycled jokes. Speaking of recycled jokes, he did the balloon joke again.
Oh yes. Oh God.
The longest continuous sequence in any Pee Wee Herman movie.
It's awful.
It was all done in one take.
God,
Or
it's
one shot.
awful. It's just so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst part was that he did it, and the Amish loved it, and then they all started doing it.
Yeah, it was no. So what is yours?
I would rank Big Adventure as number 1. Probably followed by Big Top, because I actually really like Big Top. It's vastly different, but that's what I liked about it. Then I would probably do Stage Show, this one.
Original stage show?
Yeah, original Stage Show. Actually, I might rank this one above Stage Show. I liked the Stage Show a lot, don't get me wrong. It's the beginning, I loved it. But I like the movies a little bit more. And then the other two at the end, however you want to put them, they're both pretty bad. They were both just pretty bad. I really like Big Top, but Big Adventure definitely has got to go at number 1 for me, and a big part of that was E.G. Daily. I wish that she would have come back for any of the other movies. I was really hoping she would maybe even have a spot somewhere. I love her. She's great.
So that's our retrospective review of all things Pee Wee Herman. I know we didn't really review any of the shows, particularly.
That's
that
a
would be
time-consuming task.
Yeah, it was. I mean, there's a couple of episodes that we probably could have focused on. The one with the monster is always a fan favorite. But
There you go.
I mean, we did 2 different stage shows and a Christmas show. So I mean, pretty much we got Pee Wee's Playhouse taken care of. So.
Yeah.
So that's all. I don't know what we have planned next.
We have a couple of ideas.
Yep.
So we'll see which one comes to fruition first.
Yep. So
yeah, this was quite a journey for me.
Mm-hmm. 15 months. Oh my gosh.
This is this is more Pee Wee than I've ever experienced in my life.
And you ever thought you would experience in your whole life?
Yeah, like I said in the first one, Pee Wee wasn't ever really my thing, but I I greatly enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun.
Yep.
You know, some of it was fun, some of it was torture. I'm looking at you, Broadway.
Yeah. So, well, thank you for going on this journey with us. I hope you enjoyed these videos. If you have something you'd like us to review or a series that you'd like us to review, please let us know in the comments below. You know, like the channel for fun stuff that we do periodically. And thanks for watching. Blessed be. Bye-bye.